All right, hey everybody, Joshua Smith here. Hey, I wanted to create this quick video. I know we're getting ready to start another boot camp here coming up in just a couple days, and some of you have been hitting me up just saying they have some questions and just kind of want to learn some more about it and just see what it is. I know it's very difficult. You jump on a webinar, you got a few minute sales pitch that you may hear, and it's tough to hear all the ins and outs and see all the ins and outs of what the program totally entails. So first off, you guys, the 90-day Mastery Bootcamp is actually well beyond 90 days. It actually goes for 4 full months where you have access to me daily for 4 full months. We have a private Facebook group. We have access to me inside there. So we're masterminding every single day in here. I'm going through every single one of your guys' questions inside here, whatever that may be on your specific areas that you need help inside your business. The reason I do that, we've created this into a group program, a group platform to make it extremely affordable, right? It's by far, there's nothing that comes close to it, the most effective and affordable program that exists in the real estate space, and groups allow us to do that. However, you have and are going to come amongst daily obstacles, right? When we're doing Facebook and I'm teaching a Power Editor and how to go out there and use demographic tools and install pixels and all these different things. Every single day we're in the trenches and something new comes up, right? So you have a way to reach out to me every single day where I can go deep on those. So you have access to me for 4 months. Inside the program, we have 12 weekly live sessions, but it's way more than that. This 90-Day Mastery Bootcamp is me unloading my personal playbook, my personal operations manual. What's taking me, I'm going on my 12th year in real estate, over 5,000 home sales, being one of the top real estate agents on the planet. I'm selling well over 1 home every single day. We're actually closer to 2 homes every single day right now. My business continues to grow year over year. And I share with you everything that I do in my business, everything I've learned, everything I do in my business. And I don't just show it to you, right? This isn't just a lecture, you guys. This is, let me show you what we do, and then I hand it over to you, right? So there's no guesswork, and I'm going to show you some samples of what this looks like here, but there absolutely is no guesswork with it. Plus, we have a lot of bonus sessions. For example, I brought on the #1 recruiting coach on the planet. So as you're growing your team, growing your brokerage, whatever that looks like, brought him on for a special recruiting session, walk you through and show you here how to go out there and do green screen videos on iMovie and Camtasia, and we even show you what green screens to go out there and buy. I give you a ton of different scripts and help you with your YouTube strategy. We even have things in here like a bonus, weight loss, health, and energy management. I know for me, running the businesses that I run, creating the success I've created in my life, there's no way I'd be able to do it if it wasn't for my energy. A lot of people struggle with this. So these are bonus sessions up here, things that we don't necessarily cover in the live sessions. But there's just hours and hours and hours of additional training that you're able to get through these bonus sessions. A bonus session on increasing your own personal self-confidence, also getting into the REO business and short sale business. I've been a real estate agent that's been able to adapt. I was a top agent in the country, top traditional agent. The market crashed, was able to transition to REO and short sale. The market obviously corrected, was able to transition out and continue growing my business every single year. So we show you that, how to be successful in extreme seller markets. Then we jump into the training, right? So then we get hardcore into our weekly training, everything from getting clarity on what you want out of life, right? Getting clarity on what you want out of your business, and we break that down from a big picture, then to yearly, then to quarterly, then to monthly, then to weekly, then to daily. So it's all about winning the day. Like, you need to know every single day, are you winning or are you losing inside your real estate business and in life, right? So we go deep on that. We go deep in how to overcome call reluctance, overcome fear of rejection, all these things that so many people struggle with. So we go deep into a lot of those different strategies and sessions. Go hardcore in time management. There's no such thing as time management. It's choice management. How do you go out there and choose to utilize your time? Eliminating time hacks, setting up a master schedule, knowing you should know every single day from the second you wake up to the second you go to bed what you should be utilizing your time for every single hour, right? There should be no guesswork. If you're showing up to the office like, oh, okay, let me just try to figure out what to do, that's a losing game plan. From the second your eyes open to the second your eyes close, you need an intentional game plan. We're going to make sure that we get you dialed in, knowing where you make your money, where you need to be focused, eliminating interruptions, and developing your master schedule with that. Database, we actually have 3 full sessions. They're not 3 sessions, I should say, that we cover database. So week 3, we go deep into systems, deep into tracking, and we start hitting database management. So again, we're going to cover database management over 3 different sessions because it's so ungodly important. So I'm talking about tracking. Well, numerous things. And then here's the cool thing about this program, you guys, is again, I just give you all the things that have taken me years and years and years, and obviously a lot of money to go out there and create and do. I'm able to just pass off to you. So here's an example of some of the tracking forms that we go out there and give you. So this is an activity to close tracker. So this shows me everything that I need to know in my business, from my daily activities to my closings, to my lead sources, to ROI per lead source, and even those of you that have a team, you can start to see what your ROI is per agent on your team as well. Excuse me. Let me actually pull up. I was going to pull up I had the wrong one up. So here's the one that I wanted to show you that we create for Bootcamp members, right? So this front sheet here is what's called a roll up, right? So that you're not editing this. All the data that you're inputting daily gets rolled up here. All this stuff tells you a story, right? So that if you're a single agent or if you have a team, this works really well for you. Obviously, you can add your agents here. If it's just you, you can just be up here, all your different lead sources. But what this front page here does for me is this tells me a story, right? So at the end of the year, and it's always live time, we show you how to set this up where it's live time. And again, all this stuff is free. It's free inside the program, and we show you free sources to use it. So when you jump in the program, I'm not having you spend a lot of money on stuff. I don't believe it takes money to make money in this business, right? Especially with technology and systems that exist today. I want to spend as little as I possibly have to spend to make as much money as I possibly can. But part of that comes down to your deep tracking right here, right? So at the end of the year, and always year to date, I can see, okay, how many total reach outs, how many total video text messages, how many total conversations equates to how many appointments set, how many total leads received. Then here I can go based on my lead sources, and I can tell how many total leads received from each lead source to how many closings. And then for agents, those of you that have teams or tracking yourself as well, you're able to see your total appointments. How many appointments did you set? How many closings did you have? What were your commissions? If you're a team leader, I'm going to break down total commission, my commission, and then my agent or ISA's commission. And then in here, these are monthly, these are broken down and segmented through months. So this is for 2016, you got 3 months left out of the year. So each one of these is daily. I'm inputting my daily work, daily activities. How many dials made, how many reach outs, how many video text messages, how many total conversations, how many appointments set, how many leads did I receive that day. So then at the end of the month, this automatically rolls up. We create all the formulas. You don't have to do anything other than just input the daily data, which we teach you inside the group, but you're able to start seeing every single month, okay, how many total reach outs, how many total calls, how many total video text messages, how many total conversations equate to how many total appointments, how many total leads to how many total closings. So you can see the power of this, right? It starts to allow you to create predictability inside your business. The real estate business, one thing that I love about it is it's massively predictable if we track and we have the right systems in place. We need to make sure our business is able to be predictable so we can duplicate it year over year and grow it strategically every single year. Then over here, we're able to track our closings for this, right? So obviously our closing date, again, if you have a team, you're able to track which agent, buyer, seller, lead sources here we plug in, able to track different partners, lender partners, title partners, your total commission, your agent commission, if you have an ISA like I do, their commission. Then down here, per your lead sources, we can see how many leads received per close on that lead source. And then the cool thing here too, these are all things that I need to track because obviously I've got a large team. I need to know for my agents, okay, how many appointments are my agents conducting, how many closings, and then what those total breakdowns are because I know what my cost per lead is, right? And then I know how many leads equated to that appointment. So then now I can start even keeping an ROI, not just a total ROI, return on my investment in my overall business, but I can start breaking down ROI per or ROIs, my return on my investment per agents on my team. And it's not always just about how much money I'm making off of each agent. It also allows me to see where they need help, right? Like where I can coach them, where I can help them. This becomes extremely powerful, right? So here's just one of the many tracking forms that we break down and show you guys. Here's another sample of one from contract to close that we've created and share with you guys. It's set up for teams, transaction management teams, all of that. So we have massive amounts of tracking forms, helping you break down your financials to your activities, to your lead sources, so you're always making very strategic, fiscally responsible decisions inside your business. So then again, from there, we're also going to start setting up your database and database management. Then we jump into how to go out there and deliver a world-class buyer presentation, right? So the cool thing is I give you all my presentations, all my documents, everything, and everything's editable. So you don't have to reinvent the wheel. It's all here. You're able just to take it, copy it, steal it, whatever you want. These are the exact documents, obviously, that I use inside my team today that are allowing me to constantly grow my team, my teammates to go out there and kick ass at the level that we do. We just give it to you. So there is no reinventing the wheel. Like I said, you get my entire playbook. Okay, how to go out there and build and deliver a world-class listing presentation, how to set up your unique selling propositions. Again, you get lifetime access to all of this training content. And I want to eliminate all the guesswork. So there's videos, obviously, that we have our 3-hour weekly session that we go through. But there's tons of other bonus video too. Like, what does it look like when I ring the doorbell? How are my materials positioned? How do I run CMAs? Our pre-list videos, all of the different guarantees that we offer. And again, all of our different presentations, all of our different checklists, everything are in here. So for example, my listing presentation is done on an iPad. So we have it set up in PowerPoint where then you can tweak it, change it, add your logos, delete what you want to delete, whatever that looks like, and then upload it to any type of a tablet or a computer that you want. And again, you guys get lifetime access to all this stuff. So this stuff is taking me, obviously, lots of years, thousands of home sales, and millions of dollars to go out there and create and build, and we just give it all to you. Offline lead generation, right? So we have one full session just to offline lead generation, covering everything from open houses to circle prospecting to expireds to FSBOs to networking. Tons and tons of different strategies. How to go out there and be effective at writing effective ads if you're doing direct mail. I used to do 50,000 direct mail pieces every single month, door hangers. I give you all of that stuff, how to conduct your property flyers to go out there and win. And again, here's every single script that we go out there and apply, right? So every single script, there's many different scripts, whether you're whatever that may be, right? So we're given a ton of different scripts from, again, circle prospecting, door knocking, expireds, open houses, when you're doing the open house tour. With this program, just like with my teammates, you guys, I must eliminate all guesswork. There can be no guesswork inside my business. When I bring on agents to grow my team to get that same duplicated result, because I need my agents to go out there and deliver the same experience and the same result that I personally can go out there and do. An example is we just brought on a brand new agent, just fresh out of school. She's only been with us about 2 weeks, and she just went in here and she just mastered. I mean, she had a listing appointment set up. She went out there and just started going through the videos, right? Going through the content over and over and over and over. Downloaded the listing presentation. She went on it. She beat out an agent that's been doing this for 15 years. Her first ever listing presentation, first ever listing appointment, first listing ever. She goes in there, gets it at her full commission that we charge. And beats out an agent that's been doing it for 15 years because she's dialed in. The reality is I'm here to tell you, right? So 98% of real estate agents that exist out there do not have their stuff dialed in. That's why they struggle. That's why they have roller coaster careers. That's why they do not hit what they know that they're capable of hitting because they don't have this stuff dialed in. They don't have their world-class listing presentations, world-class buyer presentations, world-class appointment setting script, world-class tracking forms. They don't know how to scale their business. They don't know what to do day in and day out to go out there and create a business. So we will eliminate all the guesswork to make sure you know exactly how to do that. Online lead generation, right? So we go very, very heavy into Facebook with online lead generation. It's the biggest juggernaut that exists in our industry for lead generation, at least from an online standpoint that I've ever seen. So we go again a lot. So we start hitting database setup again in this one. We have a sphere of influence Facebook strategy. I give you guys all of our overlays that we use for all of our posting strategies inside here and show you how to do that. Different rebate strategies that we have. For example, somebody's liking your ads or comments positively. Well, what are you doing there? How are you capitalizing on that? I mean, we're closing so many deals just through Facebook Messenger through offering these things, right? So we have I've got a free strategy that I teach you. This free strategy, my team's actually generating over 1,200 free leads every single month through. Then we start going deep into targeted paid Facebook ads, from buyer ads, seller ads, open house ads, getting into Power Editor, how to go out there and generate $2, $3 leads on your own in your area, custom audiences, and of course it's all broken out and timed out so you know how to fast forward and go there. With that, and again, all our overlays, everything that we offer there, because again, we just hand it all over to you, so there's no guesswork there. You know exactly what to do. So then, when it comes to messaging, check this out. Like this right here, I'm telling you right now, guys. I mean, this right here, I should be charging 10 grand for this, and this isn't me just being some sales guy sales pitch, but this right here is such gold. I can't stress this enough, right? So when we're looking at this here. So this is how to go out there and convert leads into appointments, right? Because a lead exists for me to get an appointment with them, convert them into appointment. Leads aren't my problem. It's my inability to convert leads to appointments at a high level that becomes our biggest problem. So then we can go out there and conduct them and turn them into a client. So we'll break this down every step, right? So in business, right, there's really two key things that you need to have: your marketing and your systems. So your systems, your processes, whatever you want to call it there. I don't care how good your marketing is. If your processes are broken, you are not going to go out there and create success. So we've broken this down. Every single lead source that you can possibly think of, exactly what that follow-up protocol is. And most of my follow-up protocols go out over 1,000 days for every single lead source. And we break it down, you guys, per lead source on exactly what to be doing. From leads, from buyer leads, seller leads, open house leads, for sell by owner leads, expired leads, current clients that you're working with, past clients that you're working with, every single lead source that you can imagine. So leads that you generate on your website, leads that you generate maybe from a third party like a Zillow, Trulia, Realtor.com. I have scripts for every single one of these broken down. Open house buyer leads, open house seller leads, open house nosy neighbors, a for sale by owner free resource guide. Like, this is insane. You can literally, like, I go out there, I don't call expireds anymore. I don't call for sale by owners. I plug them into my protocol, into my platforms, because I have a FISBO platform. Well, all I have to do is plug it in here, and it stays in touch with them for over 3 years. It's offering massive value, and they just raise their hand. Same thing with our expired program, right? I just have expireds just coming out to me, reaching out to me. These scripts, they're email and text drip scripts with massive value, so I'm not even having to call them anymore. Now, this isn't a get rich quick. I'm not trying to say that I don't go out there and we're not following up with leads on a heavy level. We are, but I devote my time and our team time to open house leads and online Facebook leads with that. So for sale by owners and expireds, we just plug into our system and let our system do the work for it. I break all these down for you. So again, from buyer sign calls to general buyer, general seller follow-up, to different task templates that we have out there. If a buyer, you have communicated with a buyer and they say, oh, well, I'm a year out from wanting to buy, or I'm 6 months to a year out from wanting to buy. Well, what exactly, how should you follow up with them? What should that look like? How often should you call them? What should you say to them? So let me just give you a sample of what that looks like. So we have two different, everything that I've created, I have two different options, because I just know that some real estate agents are not willing to go out there and do the phone calls and video text messages, right? So we have our basic protocol, which is like, hey, just being honest with yourself. If you know you're not going to go out there and do these phone calls and do these video text messages, choose the basic, because it's going to be extremely effective. So we tell you every single lead source exactly what to do, how to set up your database, what to send when, like here's your autoresponder emails, here's your autoresponder text, and okay, so drip email 1, day 2, here's your subject line, here's the body, drip email text day 2, day 5, drip email number 2. So what to send, when to send it, how to send it, all you have to do is copy and paste in here. And again, I mean, guys, these go out thousands of days, right? So then that's our basic one. Then if you're doing our optimal, which is, hey, I'm going to do the phone calls, I'm going to do the video text messages, which is obviously where you have your highest lead conversion. Okay, so it's like call one, day 1, within 5 minutes, here's the exact script. If they don't answer, here's the voicemail that you leave. Then here's the video text that you send out. Then step 2, then step 3. So there is no guesswork. You literally, it's a plug and play system for every aspect of it that you can possibly think of. So like, for example, let me just go in and I'll just show you guys this in the back end of my CRM. So let me go to my for sale by owner free resources, right? So this goes out for 41 months, but check this out. If for sale by owner comes in here, so I got to task them in, just offer them all these different free resources. Why? Because we know that only 8% of for sale by owners are successful on their own. So we go out there, man, teach them how to write ads effectively, how to follow up with ads, give them a lot of different free resources, which of course we give to you guys to be able to give to them inside these programs. And again, after 3 years of hitting them on that, they just raise their hand. You got to understand 92% of for sale by owners are unsuccessful and eventually go out there and list with the real estate agent, right? So like I said, this session and the Facebook, I mean, all of these sessions are so powerful. You know, Facebook is such an insane juggernaut. You need to know what you're doing. Between all my businesses, I invest a lot of money in that space, about $500,000 a year. I'm coached privately by Facebook, so I know exactly what it takes to go out there and be an absolute ninja with that. Okay, so then now when it comes to working with buyers and sellers effectively, how do you go out there and lead the process? How do you go out there and lead them to getting under contract without being hardcore pushy? There is a way to go out there and do it, right? So what are you doing with your buyers that aren't under contract? What are you doing with your buyers that are under contract? Sellers not under contract, sellers that are under contract. And then how are you managing your contract to close process so it's not just dominating your schedule, right? These are all things that we go deep in. And again, I'm giving you all the tracking forms and showing exactly what my team does, so we can go out there and be very proactive with this stuff. I mean, and literally, we know we have it broken down. This day, you reach out, and here's exactly what you say to your clients, and it's just proven. Again, after selling over 5,000 homes, you guys, we just have this down to an art, have this down to a science. Advanced personal leadership. If you want to go out there and lead people inside your organization, you first have to be able to lead yourself at the highest level first. Then we get into team growth. So what does this look like? When do you know it's time to start growing a team? When do you know it's fiscally responsible to grow a team? Who should your first hire be? How do you go out there and hire them? How do you find them? How do you train them? How do you pay them? How do you inspect what you expect? How do you start adding agents? And again, how do you hold meetings? And again, compensation. With this too, you guys, I give you all of my contracts, my employee contracts, my agent contracts, show you how to host meetings, inspect what you expect. When people leave you, to make sure that you're not in a vulnerable position. With that, of course, we have all of our team tracking forms, onboarding forms, all this different stuff. So, and again, you guys, so if you total everything up in here, probably talking about 60 some hours of hardcore training, 4 months of daily access to me, right? So if you had the opportunity, and it's only $997, and we split it into 3 payments at $333, but just break this down, think about this. If you had the opportunity to sit down there, or to sit down and have one of the top realtors that exists on the planet, that's proven success for 12 years, every single marketplace, growing their business year over year over year, and keeps exponentially growing their business, if they're just like, hey, I'm gonna show you everything that I do, right? I'm gonna show you every secret, everything that I do inside my business. Not only will I show it to you, I'm gonna give you everything, right? So you can just easily go out there and duplicate it. You don't have to reinvent the wheel. This is worth millions and millions of dollars. I'm gonna do over $3 million in commissions in 2016, right? So you're given those tools, and that's just that business, right? So the tools here are gonna make you succeed in any business that you go out there and choose to operate in as you go with it. But these are the exact tools, exact systems that I use inside my business to do this. So anyway, you guys, I hope you find this helpful. Hope to see you inside the program. Again, it's the program starts December 19th. So if you want to make sure, I'm sorry, not December 19th, October 19th, so Wednesday, only a couple days away. If you want to get dialed in for 2017, to jump in now, because the next one isn't going to be until December. So think if you jump into the December one, you're not going to be able to really get this stuff dialed in until after your first quarter 2017. So if you want to go out there and ensure that you kick 2017's ass in your real estate business, jump in right now. I promise I won't disappoint you. This will absolutely blow your mind and be the best program, hands down, that you've ever experienced. So hope to see you guys inside the program.